In this video, we will look at how the drainage system is defined. The drainage of a road also needs to be defined, and we do this using plans, long sections, and cross sections as well. This extract from drawing DR300 shows a plan of the drainage system from Draianage 80 on. It shows catch pits connecting to the stormwater system and the stormwater system flowing to an outlet entitled Outlet 2-1. The stormwater system is split into lines. There are two lines shown here. Line 2 extends from the outlet 2-1 to manhole 2-2 and then on to manhole 2-3. Line 3 is just one pipe section from manhole 2-2 to manhole 3-1. The catch pit inlets used here are splay inlets, which are inlets set into the curb rather than grates. So the designer has called the catch pit splay pits as opposed to catch pits and designated them by SP. Note that each splay pit has a number so you can distinguish them. DSP stands for double splay pit, which is two splay pits side by side. The stormwater manholes are designated as MH followed by a number, which tells you which line it is on and where it is located on that line. For example, MH2-3 is on stormwater line 2 and it is the third manhole on that line. Note that they count the outlet as a manhole. The plan also shows the lengths and diameters of the pipes between the manholes. For example, the pipe between manhole 2-2 and manhole 2-3 is 65.03 meters long and has an internal diameter of 300 millimeters. The details of this plan align with the long sections which are produced for each line. This long section is for line 2, which we looked at in plan on the previous slide. The long section shows the pipe profile and provides details on the pipes and manholes. Beside each manhole designation is the manhole diameter. For example, manhole 2-2 has a diameter of 1200 millimeters, while manhole 2/3 has an internal diameter of 1050 millimeters, which is the standard manhole size. Let's look at the table below. Below the long section are the pipe sizes. In this case, both pipelines are designated 300 millimeter diameter RC/RRJ pipe. The letter O with a line through it is a symbol for diameter of a pipe. The internal diameter of the pipe is 300 millimeters. The RC/RRJ means reinforced concrete rubber ring joint. This is basically concrete pipe connected by a rubber ring joint, which is the most common type of pipe used in stormwater systems. These long sections also provide information on the levels of the pipes. We measure the pipe level at the bottom of the internal part of the pipe, which is called the invert. In other words, the invert is the lowest part of the water flow path. The table sets out details of the drainage system in each manhole. The top row shows the depth of the invert. The deeper the pipe, the harder and more expensive it is to install. On the other hand, the pipe cannot be too shallow or it will crack under surface loadings. Therefore, it is important that the depth below the new ground level is shown. You can see that the second row of the drainage long section table shows the invert levels of pipe where it connects into the manhole. These levels use the same datum as the levels used to set out the road. The fourth row sets out the pipe grade, that is the slope of the pipe. Looking at the pipe section between manhole 2/3 and manhole 2/2, we see that the grade is 4.95%, which means that the pipe drops 4.95 meters for every 100 meters of horizontal distance. The last row shows the distance of the manhole from the outlet of the pipe. Note the designer has called it chainage. This is different from the road chainage, and the term distance is usually used instead of chainage to avoid confusion. The designer has given two numbers at each manhole. The left-hand one is the length of the pipe line between the manholes, while the right-hand number is the distance from the start of the line. So the pipeline between manhole 2/2 and 2/3 is 65.03 meters long, and manhole 2-/3 is 82.74 meters from the end of the line. This information can be presented differently in a table, so it takes a bit of thinking to establish what the numbers mean. But once you know how to read the long section, you can obtain most of the information you need to build the drainage system.